Well, good afternoon. It's a Friday afternoon, about 4:30 right now. We've started beans. I actually have the piece across from the shop already done. I had a rider with me though, so I didn't start filming. Unfortunately, they're wet around the outside. You get into the field, they're not horrible. They all need to be dried because they're running in the, well, you get into the field, they're running around 16%. We just get these cloudy days. I mean, it's 75 degrees out, but cloudy. But that 11 acres across from my shop, we got 2 full trucks off. That went 62 bushel the acre. This one right now is only averaging 48, but that's the miserableness around the outside. So once I get the outside done and actually get started into the better part of the field, I'm sure they will yield considerably better. So this field is yielding pretty good too, but unfortunately running in the 16s. So again, we will be drying them, but I'm not gonna let too many of these 75 degree days go by without trying to do some beans, because you know, we use the saying around here, October is bean harvest month, November is bean salvage month. Now don't get me wrong, we've combined beans in November before, but this is the Northeast. We get shitty weather, thing called winter. So we're gonna get as many beans off as we can. And like I said, they're yielding really good. I mean, right there, I don't know how you can see it, 16.5 roughly moisture, and running in the mid to upper 60s. Oh, just hit 75, 71. So they're damn good beans, and that's dry bushel, it's set to. But I don't know if I got to dry them 3 points to throw them into the bin and throw some air on them. That's what I'm going to do, because this is crazy weather. They're actually saying next week we get hit 80 1 or 2 days. I'm not going to pass that up on bean harvest. It's just if the damn sun would come out and actually stay out. Oh look, it's getting close to sunset, and the sun might actually try to get out from behind a cloud. Son of a bitch. Anyways, like I said, those 2 trucks are full from that piece across the road. There's only 9 acres in this field, and I think we're gonna have damn near 2 truckfuls in this field. There was times the monitor got into the 80s going across there, so beans are doing just as phenomenal as the corn. Update on the corn though, test weights are low. I've had a lot of 51 to 54 pound test weight corn, so I'll let you know what the beans are. But so hopefully tomorrow the sun actually decides to come out, and, you know, maybe we can get some other good footage. But I'm just gonna try and finish up this field tonight and call it a night. Well, there it sits. I'm gonna blow it off. We did a whopping 20 acres, but we got almost 40 ton off that 20 acres. Look, that's decided to finally somewhat come out now that it's gonna set in, you know, a half an hour. They were getting tough. The next field is back, one where we did all that tiling. The other side of that hedgerow, surrounded by woods. Yeah, not doing it, because it's just gonna be shitty. And there's the wife. So I'm going to blow the combine off, and we're going to call it a day. Forgot to turn on the bin fan today. Never thought about that. So hopefully that, you know, bright orb decides to come out tomorrow and stay out, but I guess we'll find out. So, because this sucks doing 20 acres a day, and they were tough to start with. Well, it's Saturday morning. The geese like it. The supervisor's here. I don't know if you can tell by my glasses, the little spots on them, speckles. There's a mist in the air. It's about 9:30. Jeez. It's supposed to be cloudy today, but wasn't supposed to do this bullshit. These two trucks are full of beans waiting to unload. I just started the tractor. I think I'm gonna do it. Cart's full. I mean, what the hell? I thought, okay, it's gonna be cloudy today. We probably won't get a very early start again. It'll be 3, 4 o'clock before we can try and do some beans. No, seems it's gonna be cloudy and no sun today. I guess we're gonna have the day off after I dump these couple of loads. I got a couple guards to fix on the bean head, but what bullshit. Yeah. So hopefully tomorrow, hopefully this white mist stops here shortly, and hopefully tomorrow the sun comes out and we can try and do beans tomorrow. But beans are, just for you non-farmers, just so you know, beans are a fickle bitch compared to corn. You could get an inch of rain today and tomorrow you could go back to doing corn, you know, if you could get across the ground. Maybe it'll pick up a point or so of moisture, but as long as the stalks will go through and whatnot, it'll shell. But beans, they get moisture on them, and you know, all you farmers that are watching right now are going, yeah, the sons of bitches, they just get moist and swell a little, and they need some sun and some wind, and we just ain't getting it. Of course, we need a 25-degree night to kill everything to start with, and that'll make life easier, but what a pain in the ass this weather is. Yeah. So I'm gonna go dump some beans in the drizzle so I can get the dryer fired up and get these run through. Same process as corn. Right now I'm filling the dryer for the first time. So I'll dump these 4 loads of beans. Sorry for twirling you around so fast. The dryer is filling right now. Same as I showed you before, each column fills that one, that one, that one, and so on and so forth. Then I'll turn the heat on. Won't let them cook very long because they won't need it. And then these will go straight into the bin. There's no running them out the back because we don't have to dry them that many points. What little bit of wet beans, as you call them, wet beans, it'll be on the bottom. Same principle as the corn getting put in the bin at 16 or 17 on the bottom. They'll get all the air, or they'll get piss pounded with air, so they'll dry. But, and like I said, when we get done with beans, switch back to corn, we'll just take a 6-wheeler of dry corn out, fill the dryer, then we don't have to do that running it out the back stuff again. But, so that's today's project. Get these 4 loads off, get the dryer adjusted for beans, probably change my 3 or 2, whatever it is, broken knives I've got on the bean head, and hope tomorrow's not a shitty day like today is looking to be. So, sucks. So, it's, what is it? 1:45. Yeah, look. Nice, gray, gloomy. The road just dried off here maybe an hour or so ago. There was a breeze, but as you can tell looking at the flag, that's pretty much gone now. I don't know if today's gonna be a bean day or not. If it is, it's gonna be another one of them late ones. But running these through, getting the dryer dialed in. Right now the dry seems to be good, so give it a little while, check it again. But considering Jimmy and I didn't get to do our Friday Night Live last night, I don't know when you'll see this, but today's Saturday, like I said, I figured I'd give my 2-minute rant about this wonderful progressive libtard state that we live in here in New York with our new governor, who's, I think she's a real piece of work. I almost think Cuomo was better, and that's not saying much, but So now she said that all the healthcare workers that lose their job because they refuse to, get the jab, even though she was at a rally the other day for my body, my choice for abortion. Yeah, apparently that's the only my body, my choice in this country. But she told all the healthcare workers that you don't get the jab and you get fired, you're not going to get unemployment. She's going to make it so you can't get unemployment. But yet then I see on the news we've gotten already 1.3 million illegals that have come in. They say there's another 500,000 that they figure is on the way. They ship them off to these progressive libtard states like ours, plus they take them to these red cities to turn them blue, future Democratic voters. But they get to come in here, no face diaper, no jab mandate, no nothing, get thrown on our welfare system, free health care, all this shit. But yet the ones that were heroes last year are zeros this year apparently, and their families get to suffer. Yeah, so you figure that out with these piece of shit asshole governors like mine. While I'm standing here in the shop, I know people have asked, equipment tours, which I think I've done, but I forget. But L8000, 16-foot steel dump box on it. Actually, both of these trucks came from Dan's Equipment out in Perrysburg, Ohio. I think that's an 87, the L8000, 87 or 89. I think it's got the 3208 cat in it. I don't remember, but anyways, they're both automatics, both bought at Dan's. This other truck is a 2007 Freightliner. When I bought this, it had a brand new Scott box, steel box put on it, also 16 foot. So we get roughly 21,000 pounds in each one. I mean, 10.5 to 11 ton. You can pack them. Probably 11.5 if you wanted to, but yeah, don't want to. So we get a lot of motorcycles out because, like I said, it's nice and warm. It's just a shitty, dreary day. The 8235. Look at the bird shit on it from, having the shop doors open during the day. The sons of bitches. This thing was basically clean, ready for storage if we didn't need it this fall for anything. Yeah, it'll have to be. Friend who's a boy, if you're watching, you're going to be rewashing this. So my wet bin's almost empty. I've just been sitting out here because I didn't have anything else to do. Just went and checked the beans. Nope, way too mushy still. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Actually, the flag is moving again. A little bit of a breeze to go with our wonderful cloudy day. So hopefully tomorrow we are back on it. But I know somebody in one of the comments of a video asked about the truck, so I just thought about it, and that's what we're using. These two 6-wheelers. We basically get 10.5 to 11 ton on each one, and then we put another 40 depending on what we're doing, what test weight is. The cart, we can put 44,000 pounds on that. So basically we get 4 trucks worth done. So, and then we come and unload, and then we go back and refill. But hopefully tomorrow I'm, not making shit up to film here, and we're actually back in the field. up the road from the home farm. I finished the piece out back. Of course, I did a couple things of filming that, yeah, the GoPro didn't quite work right apparently. Then the son of a bitch froze. So I did get some footage though. But I hate this field because it's nothing but a side hill all the way down to the woods. Of course, it was wetter down by the woods. They're still running high 14s, low 15s, but we're running them through the dryer. Tomorrow, which is Monday, Columbus Day. Yeah, it's always going to be Columbus Day for me, so we'll leave it at that. Tomorrow and Tuesday, they're talking between 75 and 80, and actually sunny. I hope they're right, because as you can see, it's like 5 o'clock now, and it's, you know, just this wonderful cloudy shit. We just can't seem to get consistent sun. But no, they're fairly clean for not being dry. Alright, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Run the hydro lever and the steering wheel. Get myself backed up. On the headland turning. And wiggling you guys all around. So don't get sick on me. So anyways, I'm just gonna call this video. This piece of shit needs charging anyhow, the GoPro. So I'm not gonna try to do any of the other. I did get one footage of the reel down there that came through, but they're really good beans. I mean, right now the monitor's reading in the 70s. I'll show it to you even though you know it screws up like it does. Right there it's reading 14, 9, 15, 60s and 70s. Just dipped down into the 50s there, now back up into the 60s. So beans are good, they're just drying so damn slow because of all these cloudy days. But so I guess we'll just see in the next one, which will be beans still.